Joe Lowry Jr., and this is Cale Flagey. We're with Lowry Financial Advisors, and we're here to talk to you about a common question that we have been receiving these days, which relates to cash management, specifically certificates of deposit. With interest rates being higher than they have been in a long time, this is a question that we sometimes face.
It is. Do you have any thoughts on CDs?
Funny that you ask. I actually do. Certificates of deposit, or CDs, can be a great option for individuals looking for a safe and secure way to earn some interest on their savings or their reserves. CDs typically offer higher interest rates than savings accounts, and being also FDIC insured can be attractive for people looking for a low-risk vehicle.
That's
for their
true.
money. Yeah.
But CDs do have some downsides as well. For example, they usually have early withdrawal penalties, which can be costly if you need to pull that money out before the CD matures.
Also a good point. So you should make sure that you won't need the money before the CD hits that maturity. But if you can afford to leave your money untouched for the full term of the CD, then it can be a good option, and you can often earn a higher interest rate than you would with savings.
Yes, it's also important to consider the length of the CD. Longer term CDs usually have higher interest rates, not always, but usually. But they can also tie up your money for a longer period of time.
So you said usually.
Usually.
Yeah, so we're in one of those unusual periods where for some terms a CD is not going to provide as high a yield because there's an expectation right now built into a lot of the fixed income market that interest rates are going to go the other way at some point in the not too distant future. As a result, it's important to balance the term of the CD with the rate that you're being paid, and of course it needs to be based on your specific goals and needs. And you ought to shop around and compare different rates, different banks, credit unions, because you will often find some pretty significant deviations between those.
Did we talk about laddering yet?
No. So why don't you tell us a little bit about
Something else you can do is a CD ladder, where you buy CDs at varying terms. So you're always having a little bit of your money available as it matures. So you can do a 3-month CD with a 6-month CD with a 9-month CD with a 1-year CD, and that way every 3 months or so some of that money is available for you without any early withdrawal penalties.
That is a really good strategy and something that can be helpful. Of course, today we have money market funds that are providing interest rates very close to CDs, in some cases even higher, without having to lock up the money at all for that term. One drawback of money market funds is that you do give up the guarantee of a fixed rate of interest. So for example, if money market rates go down, having that longer term CD would be better.
Because if your money market's yielding 4%, or you could get a CD for a year that yields 4%, there's no guarantee that money market fund will hold that 4% yield for the whole year.
Exactly. Just like any investment product, it's important to weigh the pros and cons. CD can be a very good tool, especially in a period like this where rates are much more attractive than they have been in a long time. But you've got to weigh the benefit of the CD with what you're giving up. Anyway, it's something that we're always happy to discuss with our clients. So if you have any questions about the pros and cons of CDs, please let us know. And as always, remember that this video is intended to be for educational purposes only. It is not a solicitation, recommendation, or offer to buy or sell a security or investment product. You should always consult with your financial advisor or tax professional if you have any questions about the things that we brought up in this video.